Well, this is some of the casualties of our plumbing project. This was just a mishmash of stuff that was under the sink that was constantly giving us leaks. And so we're tearing it all out and redoing it to something that's a little more maintainable. That's the project this morning. This was kind of a mess in here, but I put a manifold in here, moved the SureFlow pump over so I could move this filter over and make room for the manifold. This is a nice manifold by Viega. We've got 4 colds and 3 hots. They're all valve or shut off, and they're all crimp-type PEX. We're gonna go ahead and start plumbing with PEX and get rid of all of these one-touch. These are the only one-touch left in here, and they're gonna be gone as well. Don't like them. Plumbing job, and this is how it works. In here behind the drawers, you can see a couple of pipes come up here. This one is from the 90-gallon freshwater tank. So this is a suction line, comes up through here, through a coarse screen to get out the big stuff, and then down over through there, which connects in to the pump. This other line over here is a pressurized supply line, like city water line that would come in, and I've got a ball valve in there to keep it shut off. We haven't used it in the 9 years we've owned the Roamer, and probably won't ever use it, but I just left it in there just in case. So anyway, after the water comes from the freshwater tank through the screen filter down there and through our SureFlow pump, then comes through a flow meter. This is a flow meter called a jack meter that connects to this digital display over here, and it just keeps track of all the water that comes from the freshwater tank, so I know when to change out these filters. So it comes through here, up over here, through this and into the 5-micron filter. I used to have a check valve here to prevent backflow from the pressurized water source, city water source. I got rid of it because I don't like check valves and they restrict flow and tend to leak over time with debris, so I put in this ball valve. And this comes through here, filtered water comes out, up over here and down through the manifold to these 4 ports. This Viega manifold has, you can kind of see them back here. It has shut-off valves for all the circuits in it, which is nice. The cold water supply goes up to the sink here, this one. This one goes over to the 0.5 micron drinking water supply there. This one goes down here and to our outdoor shower. And this last one is a supply line that comes through the floor here and goes to the hot water heater and the bathroom. Then hot water comes from the hot water heater up through the bottom here to these 3 ports, only using 2 of them. Hot water goes to our outdoor shower, and the hot water goes up to our sink. Manifold uses a bore seal O-ring fittings here on all of the output ports with 1/2-inch crimp-type PEX fittings there, so I can disassemble this if I need to pull out filters or do anything with plumbing. That was one of the things that caused me to redo all this, is something broke in Baja and I had to cut stuff out and didn't really have the ability to disassemble the plumbing while we were down there, so we just kind of had to hack and slash and put stuff together to get it fixed. But now I've got a nicely maintainable system. Normally there would be a big deep stainless steel sink here, but I obviously have that pulled out because there's no way to work in here with it in there. But this is kind of the top view. It's pretty flat across here. There's a swing away trash can and some other stuff we store in here, and there was a kind of a rat's nest, as you could see through the before picture. So the after picture, it's pretty flat here and further back, so we've got more space down here.